Yo, we got a fish order that just came in. We are unboxing it now. I'm excited to show you. Let's go through it. All right, we are starting the process of unboxing the fish that just came in, and we're having a little bit of difficulty, and that is because this Valentini puffer
It's a mimic filefish.
Oh, it's a mimic filefish? My bad. Is biting the bag. What are you doing, buddy? You gotta let go.
I swear, I think when I try to pour him in here, he's just gonna stay on the bag. Let's see what happens. Oh, he let go.
You release?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sweet.
he's in your hand. All right, cool, go.
Come on. All right, come on.
All right, so what is happening now is we have this little 29-gallon tank set up, and this is the first process of what we do here at Tanknicians, our quarantine fish. The initial initial step is we have this little 29-gallon setup, and we're gonna do a formalin bath on all the incoming fish right now. So that's what we're working on. Tommy's unbagging, plopping them in here. Once we get a certain amount of fish in here, we'll hit them with the formalin, and that's the first step. All right, so we have a bunch of fish here in this 29-gallon tank that are getting a formalin bath. So let's just kind of go over what we got. We got some chromis, we got a firefish, we got some cardinal fish. We have our little mimic filefish, which at first I thought that was a Valentini puffer. It looks exactly like a Valentini puffer. That's crazy. We have our, what's that, blue gudgeon right there. That's a really cool fish. They are jumpers though. You gotta be careful with them. They like to hop out of the, yep, there he goes, acting all crazy. Yeah, they like to jump. Then we have a damsel, Naoki wrasse, some PJ cardinals way in the back. So we got 3 different variations of cardinal fish. Another little fairy wrasse way in the back there, huddled up in the corner, who looks a little stressed out, but that's normal, wrasse do that. And then we got a little blenny around here somewhere too. So everybody's getting a little formalin bath. There he goes, look at this grumpy. Look at that grumpy little fella. These fish aren't incredibly colorful, but they are so freaking cute. And he's got that grumpy little face. They're awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna, while we have these guys in here and they're getting their bath, we'll get a pretty good look at them, see if they show any signs of anything funky going on. And as of right now, everybody looks pretty alert. It's kind of cool how they're all sticking together, like a little schooling motion. They're all huddled together. Almost looks like a freshwater tank here. Got a good shipment in of skunk cleaner shrimp. Bunch of these guys right now, so I acclimate them to our little coral tank. So these little baskets right here. It wasn't really a big invert order. It's mainly fish this go around. But right here we have a tuxedo urchin, which I highly recommend. These guys are awesome at keeping your tank clean. Definitely a good part of your cleanup crew. I like these guys a little bit better because they seem to be less aggressive with coral, as opposed to some of the other urchins. They are technically reef safe, but you know, they do have the potential to like pick up corals and put them on their back and walk around with them as like a disguise, you know, a sense of camouflage. But I find these guys being the most tolerable urchins to have in a reef tank. Hey, look at here, we got a pistol shrimp who molted in the bag. You guys pretty. Is this a tiger pistol shrimp? Let's see here. Yes, it is a tiger pistol shrimp. These guys are cool. Now, I recommend these for some tanks, especially nano style tanks, because you'll be able to see them. If you put them in a large tank, you might hear them every so often, you know, the big click, click, pop, pop sound that they make, but you're not really gonna see them that often. They're really good hiders. But in a smaller nano style tank, 40 gallons, 50 gallons and below, tanks those size, paired with a prawn goby, they're definitely worth having. So these guys are almost done with their 30-minute formalin bath. Afterwards, they will go here in this holding container where they will observe them, give their first initial medications, and then they will go into their own observation tanks afterwards. Now, for those of you who watch my videos, knows this next invert I'm not very fond of, and that is because not only is it venomous, it always finds a way when I'm servicing a tank to get me. That's a long spine urchin. These guys are a pain in my ass. I always seem to get nicked by these as much as you're in there, you're cleaning the tank, you're trying to focus on what you're doing, and they always find me, they always prick me, and sometimes it's not that big of a deal, but sometimes when they get me, man, it hurts so bad. Yeah, this little bugger seems like nothing, right? But once they get big, they pack a punch, I'm telling you. Got a couple of tangs in here. We got 2 disc Jardinis, a whitetail, and a blue hippo. And over here we got a little guy, which is a gem tang. Look at this little guy. Super small. Customer request. Next up, we got a male pink squaranthius. Really pretty fish. I really want one of these for my tank at home. Eventually, soon enough. That's a good looking fish right there.
All right, so here we have a Bruins cleaner shrimp. Get him in the tank. So really cool thing about this cleaner shrimp is you can shoal them, so they'll hang out in a group, and they swim. So more so at night than during the day, but they will literally hover like a helicopter as they move over the reef. Super cool, out on a reef. They'll have like a little cave or overhang area, and they're just all swimming around in there, and that advertises the fish that it's a spot to come and get clean.
All right, next batch that's getting a formalin bath is copper band butterfly, naso tang, some more cardinal fish, blue hippo tang, some more wrasse. Oh, these are really pretty. Oh my God, that's a beautiful fish. A mandarin. I think I see a flame hawk. Another one of my favorite fish. I love the red color. I love the fact that they sit like that and look like almost like an English bulldog. Oh, we got 2 blue hippo tangs over there. I didn't even see that. And we got a Melanaris wrasse right there. That was a customer request. Yeah, it's a good looking fish order so far. Everybody's all huddled up. Everybody's fine, a little stressed out, but they're fine. Wrasse are actually swimming around, that's a good sign. Yeah, clown wrasse. Yeah, this tricolor wrasse is so beautiful. This has become one of my favorite wrasse, just because we've been getting them in as of late, and like some of the colors on these guys are insane. Like look at the yellow on his finnage. Purple. Yeah, that's a really pretty fish. They say tricolor, but I swear there's a lot more colors on this fish than just 3.
More like a quad color wrasse, am I right?
Mozambique blennies. Are they venomous also, just like the forktails and the smiths and all those?
They are venomous.
Cool, so the same family. First batch of fish is already in the holding tank. You put all the chromas together. I love that. Look how cool that looks. All huddled together, shoaling together. We got our blue gudgeons back there, and we got our assortment of other fish in here. Gotta make sure everybody plays nice. We got plenty of room for the other fish yet to come. Quickly want to talk about this blonde naso tang that came to us very sick and in bad condition, and just give you guys an update that it is doing much better, and that just makes me very happy. So now, you know, if we can survive a couple more weeks and turn the corner, we can find it a new home. All right, so down below here, our last batch of fish for the day in their formalin bath, we have a disc Jardini tang and a semi-larvatus butterfly fish. That is golly, the color on that gold is insane. And you just gotta love sailfin tangs. They're very personable, very curious, assertive fish, definitely an alpha type of fish if you're looking for one. But look at them coming up to say hi to the camera. And everybody else is doing well. We have a Melanaris wrasse down here, raccoon butterfly. Great colors on that Melanaris wrasse. So these guys will all be into this holding tank, and they'll get their first rounds of meds today. Copper bands chilling in the back. Everybody looks good. It can be stressful, you know, this whole process. The gem tang is back there. I swear it's hard to see it, but it blends in so well with the black. And then some of the fish that are almost done with their whole quarantine, they're in observation right now. These blue reef chromas. The blue, they're doing really well. They're very healthy. You can tell by the electric blue that they're showing really well. They're shoaling together.
And then in the same tank with them is a pearl jawfish. Love jawfish. I think they're just silly looking fish. They remind me of the guys from SpongeBob. You know, the little meep meep guys. Yeah, they're super cool. And then some engineer gobies too came in the shipment. Let me know what you guys think about these guys in the comments. I'm curious to hear your opinion because I know they're very popular. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Got all the fish in their tank. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, like always, put it down in the comments. If you'd like to see more of these fish unboxing videos, let me know.